Welcome to Calgary. You were 5 seasons in Toronto, 1 season in Saskatchewan. How has Calgary treated you so far? Are you settling in?
Yeah, well, first I'm grateful to be here, and I'm all about getting my feet on the ground. And ever since I've been out here, it's been a lot of love, and just trying to see what Calgary culture is about and what the city's about.
Mm-hmm. How did you get into football? Because I think basketball was your first love, was it not?
Yeah, interesting. The only reason why I got into the football is because of the CFL, because of the Toronto Argonauts at the time, and pretty much what happened was in Toronto. I'm from inner city. They decided that they wanted to do something for youth, and they wanted to show us a game that can give us opportunities. And really, that's how I got introduced to the game in grade 11. And ever since I started playing, I fell in love with it and took off.
So how big of a role did sports play in your life growing up? And when you look at other kids, young kids growing up, I feel like you think it's a really important thing for kids.
Yeah, definitely. I think sports, it was intricate to who I am, and the things that I do today. Just a lot of the values and a lot of the lessons that I learned, and just perseverance, and dealing with adversity, and also dealing with success, discipline, focus, all of the things that as a kid. Maybe if you're not in an environment that has the type of structure, you don't have it. So immediately being in sports, you have a coach where it's like, okay, do this, don't do this. And then you learn what happens when you do something good, and you learn what happens when you don't do something good. So I feel like it's helped me, it's helped me in life.
Right. You grew up Jane and Finch, right? Which is a kind of a rougher part of Toronto. Do you feel it's important to be a role model to kids that are growing up sort of in the same situation you were?
Absolutely. I think for me, getting the opportunity to play football this long, it's opened many opportunities for me, and just the opportunity to go back to the neighborhood and just speak to the youth and speak to the residents, and just remind them that if you have a goal, whatever you want to do, you just got to focus on it, and you got to do it. So I take this serious, and in the off season, that's where I do a lot of that community work, and that's something that I'll never forget, and that's something that I'm always constantly humbled by, is going back and realizing that yeah, I'm a football player, yeah, I'm whatever, I'm just a regular person. But when you go back there and you're seeing these kids look up to you, you're seeing older people and saying, oh my gosh, keep going, we're watching your story, we see that you made the team, we see that you're doing this, you see that you guys went to play, it just reminds you you're doing it for more than just yourself.
Right. Did you have a role model growing up?
I didn't really have a role model, but I had people that I looked up towards. I had mentors that I looked up towards. There's always figures that maybe I didn't know them personally, but I'm like, I want to be like that person one day.
There's a few guys on the team, Luther, Colton, Daniel, university alums. What's that like to see them out here and be out here with them?
Honestly, that's amazing. It's amazing because, we all have our own stories, our own journeys, but what brought us here is, we went to York, so we share something that, a lot of people don't really share. You have to really grind, you have to really get it out, you have to really, really do things to get here. And, when I look at them, I'm older than them, obviously, but when I look at them, I'm proud that, I get to be on the same team, but I'm proud to see them going from being, 17, 18 years old to now grown men with grown responsibilities. And, they embraced me out here, just getting me on the culture and, the things to do out here.
How proud are you of yourself? You've had a long career, you've won a Grey Cup, here you are still kicking.
Yeah. I'm to be honest with you, I'm really proud of myself. The reason why I'm proud of myself is because I've dealt with a lot of situations, a lot of situations where some guys would decide to maybe walk away from the game, and I decided that I still love the game, I still have passion for the game, I still think I can play the game at a high level. So I decided to pursue that, and that's why I'm here. Really, I'm really here to see what opportunity it has for me, how I can contribute to this team, and ultimately we all have a goal at the end of the year, and I just want to be a part of that. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
So coming from the outside, now you've been here a few weeks, you've seen this O-line, you've practiced obviously during training camp. How good do you think this O-line can be? What's your early assessment of this O-line?
In football, a lot of people think that games are won and lost at the line, right? And I think what I really like about here is they do a really good job at preparing the offensive line. The first thing is knowing your assignment, knowing your alignment, and over here it's that's the standard. We got to know what we're doing, and at the same time it's we have a group where it's such a mix of guys, but we still find a way to come together and have this, one goal. It's a family. Whenever you're with O-line, it's a family. It's the job where we have to rely on each other. I'm working with people who I don't know, but we have to find a way to communicate. We have to find a way to get the job done to keep them up, right? So looking at the O-line now, I'm excited about the growth that we have to do, and obviously you see it. We're going through growing stuff, but we're getting better every day. We're learning and we're getting better every day.
How are your bocce ball skills? Do you know that they play bocce ball before?
Yeah, I was, coming from Toronto and North York specifically, we had like a lot of Italians in my area, so I'm used to having the bocce fields there, but I never played. So coming out here and seeing the O-line do it, I'm like, oh wow. So I got to warm up it's a lot, but hopefully I'll get a little better.
Right. Okay. Last one for you.
I like the challenge.
Okay, I love it. Just for the fans who don't know much about you, tell us, I guess, something about you. What would you be doing if you weren't a football player?
If I wasn't a football player, I would probably be traveling the world and eating food. That's what I would be doing. I love to travel and I love trying different foods. And to me, I can do that for free and I can get paid for that. Whatever, you can pay me in food.
Okay.
But that's what I would be doing.
You can start a blog
Yeah.
and find a sponsor. Awesome. Okay, thank you for this.
Thank you.
Good luck this season. I appreciate it.